Hello everyone, please do not mind the terrible lighting and my freakish hands. I know they're freakish. Um, so today I'm going to be talking about a little project I've been doing. If you follow me on Twitter, you've definitely seen this, but I don't think really many people who just subscribe to me know about it. And I know a lot of people who are on YouTube will appreciate this. So I am a huge fan, well, of Thomas Tank Engine, of course you all know that. But as a child, I was a huge fan of Blue's Clues, which I'll just put something together really quick over here. I was a huge fan of Blue's Clues growing up, to the point where I always wanted to have a handy dandy notebook of my own. And luckily, I had a company. I didn't have the company, but there was a company who had me covered for that. And this was what we got. This is by Flying Colors. It doesn't have the paper right now, but this was the Flying Colors handy dandy notebook. So you can see there. It usually would have something on the back, but I took a magic eraser to it, so it didn't have that, because as a child, I wanted to be more accurate, and this was made out of plastic. It did the same with this part, but this part still has the writing, because nobody really ever saw that. And it would have wipeable paper, and it would come with a big old crayon. And this is plastic. This is like a rubber plastic. I don't know, soft plastic, whatever. This was hard plastic. But this is great. This is a great toy. My only problem with this is, I don't know if this is in focus. I'm trying to film this in a weird way. So my only problem with this was it wasn't prop accurate, and I found out about prop accurate models from this channel called IDK. Go check him out. He's been doing some great videos on the subject, and he inspired me to start working on this. Now this is only a prototype. Hopefully I'll be able to make a final product soon, but I'm pretty happy with what the prototypes come up with. So here it is, the prototype handy dandy notebook. Now in the show, the notebooks were made with wooden covers with stickers on the front, a metal spiral, a standard jumbo crayon, nothing really too special there. And yeah, so you might notice a few things. Number one, these are about the same dimensions of the toy notebook. That's one thing I always liked about the toy notebook, was it basically got the dimensions perfect, which was 4 inches by 4 inches, so that's not too hard to figure out. And yeah, so I've been working on this. This is only a prototype model, like I said. But yeah, let's take a look at it. So as you can see, move it up to the camera. It's kind of too dark of a green. I don't like this green too much. I think it's a little bit too light, but this is a bit too dark. Same thing with the color of the thinking chair isn't great. So I will be fixing those once I get a better printer. Maybe I'll get these professionally printed. I don't know. Let's take out the crayon, show some other parts of this. So as you can see, I know some people who are like, oh, do the sound, make the sound, and it does make the sound when you open it. Makes the wood on metal sound. I know, to anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, this is cringy as all hell, whatever. This video is not for you, you know. And yeah, it does have construction paper inside, which will be used as a standard paper. So this is only a prototype, like I said. These are stickers. These stickers were made by Cornbob, aka Flying Pringle, on Twitter. Jacob Jarrett, amazing guy. Go check him out. He made some amazing stickers for these. It came out perfect too. I mean, besides my printer was the real issue here. And yeah, so let's take this thing kind of apart. There's a certain way I have to take it apart. So the spiral I'm hoping to be replacing soon, because while it is perfect in height and it is perfect in width in between each coil, the piping is just a bit too thin for my liking. It should be a little bit more thicker, I know, whatever, like the Flying Colors one is. I think you could actually fit this. No, never mind. But yeah, it should be a little bit thicker like this, you know. And of course, this will be spray painted red once I find a really good one. But for now, it's okay as a prototype model. Another thing I did was, this is very rough. I will do a better job on the final one. But I made the crayon holder. Now, a lot of people don't know that the prop notebooks actually ended in a crayon holder to hold the crayon in place, which I will show you. I have to put this back on now, if I can. It does take a while, and this is very sloppy for a prototype because the holes were actually drilled before I put on the stickers, so that's why these are really bad. And when I do the final project, the sticker will be put on first, and then the holes will be drilled, so it won't look as bad as it does here. But you know, you can just put that back on. Oops, I put it the wrong way. So there is, I know this is really dumb, but there is a specific way you have to put this thing on, just so it doesn't catch it. It doesn't catch the little thing. This was how they did it in the show too, so don't worry. Pretty sure anyway. You gotta put it on this way. If I can get it. God dang it. You gotta get it through the holes of the paper. There we go. There will be more paper in between here on the final product. I just didn't have enough yellow paper. Okay. So now you take the crayon, put it in here, and so it doesn't fall out this way. When you pick it up, it catches, I don't know if you can see that, on the ring. I'm trying to do this where I can like see it as well. So yeah, so you just go, you know, see, it stays in there. Won't fall out. It will fall out this way. But that's okay, because if you just pick it up like notebook, you know what I mean. Well, I'll show you some other shots of this in a little bit, but I can just go, you know, and then open up the notebook, and yeah. So let's get a couple different angles of the prototype so far. Okay, so here's kind of a better angle of the notebook. So you can see the ground hold is working pretty well. You just push it out, you know, pull it out. You can open it up. I always put my finger back here. I don't know. I used to do this as a kid because I was like, season 1, he always did that, but it was actually just made out of cardboard. Speaking of which, I actually made one of these prototypes out of cardboard. I'll show that a little later, I think, maybe. Maybe I'll show in this video, whatever. But, you know, you can just go, like, put it up. I'm trying to show this on camera. You know, fantastic. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get a couple of these done, you know, because, you know, if I can make these for a couple people, you know, that'd be great, because then, you know, people could have prototype not prototype, but, like, replica kind of notebooks, you know? And, the crayon, I forgot to talk about the crayon. The crayon is just a standard, Jumbo Crayola, whatever, you know? And, the sticker was just made in MS Paint. I got the colors really nice on this one, though. I might use that green for my notebook. Maybe that green. Either one of these greens. These greens are great. I found out those really nicely. And so, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's just a standard printed out sticker with laminated. That's laminated. Kind of messed up putting the sticker on here, though, because it's a little bit warped somewhere. I gotta find it really quick. A little bit warped right there. If you can see that. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Works really nicely. And here, you know what? I'll film a little scene with it. Just have a little fun. You know, it's gonna be cringy as all hell, but let's do it. Our notebook is a clue. Well, hey, you know what we need? Our handy dandy notebook. Okay. Our notebook. So let's first start out with a square for the cover of the notebook. A round line for the spiral, 2 kind of loopy shapes for the arms of the thinking chair, a round line for the back, a line like this for the legs, and a line for the seat. And there, our notebook. So we have our first Blue's Clues. Yeah.